What's going on, everybody, and welcome to another edition of the Mom and Son Show.
I'm the mom.
And I'm the son, and we are glad to be back. Happy 2024. It's been a little bit, but we are so glad to be back.
It's been a long time.
Today, we're going to go over ride closures for current and future, everything that we have missed since we've been gone for the last month, and more. Don't go anywhere because we have surprises that have never been heard before. Let's go. But as always, don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. It really helps our channel out, even though we're starting over again. That's okay.
Yes, that's right.
Brand new 2024. Let's see what we can get up to. Maybe we can get up to 200 subscribers. We'll see
That'd be
what
cool.
happens.
That'd be cool.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
So, Mom, how was your New Year's?
It was very good. It was very good. Where was I? I was at your house.
Yes.
Yes, we did a wine and what do you call it? Wine and food pairing party, and it was an awesome time.
Cool. Awesome.
What did you do?
Same thing. You were just at our house, so that's about it. That's about it. Well, we hope you had a safe holiday. And before we waste any more of your time, because you're here to see what sneak peeks we have, let's go ahead and jump right into it, shall we, Mom?
Sure, let's go. Didn't get rid
Drum
of
roll.
that drum roll.
Never got rid of the drum roll. Let's go. But before we do that, because every single Thursday, we forgot to mention, we are only doing it now Thursdays. Once a week, we're slowing it down a little bit, but that way we can get more information in one episode, so you don't have to watch multiple episodes throughout the week. If there's something important, maybe we can go live every now and then, but we're just going to do it once a week on Thursdays, so you can see what the ride closures are for that weekend, and then we'll catch you up on what happens throughout the week.
Okie dokie. So it's a little bit longer today because we're catching up on everything. And as we start out in Animal Kingdom, Roaring Rapids is going to be closed from January 8th to mid-March. But that's a typical
It's always
maintenance
refurbishment
shutdown
because
for
it's so
refurbishment.
cold, nobody wants to go on it
Yep,
anyways, so it's a
exactly.
perfect time for them to do it.
Yep.
Disney's actually thinking.
Yep. Now this one is kind of interesting. So this is the Disney Skyliner, and that's the route.
Skyline. So they're going to be closing down.
The whole Skyliner is going to be closed down for 6 days, from the 16th to the 21st, and then starting on the 22nd, that second half from Caribbean Beach, it stops at Riviera and then goes to Epcot, is going to be closed as well.
So if you're in Pop Century or Art of Animation, you got very lucky just to go to Hollywood Studios.
Right.
But if you are in Disney's Riviera, you kind of got screwed.
And I've seen where some people are getting, quote, upgrades, or they're purposely staying at these resorts so they could use a Skyliner. And if they're not aware of this, they're going to be in for a big surprise.
Right. So that's too bad. But
Yeah.
When was that announced? Did they announce that?
It's probably last month.
Okay, so
Yeah.
anybody booking now, I'm sure they knew, or they were.
But if you
informed at
booked
the
a year
start.
ago, you
Yeah.
wouldn't know. But normally, what they do is they will send you
A little flyer or something saying,
letter
"Hey,
that
just
says
let you know."
sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry for the inconvenience.
This we've gone over before. It's tough to
Mm-hmm.
be above. Obviously, tough to be a bug. Obviously, turning into Zootopia, which I think is going to be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Love Zootopia, but tough to be a bug was a classic ride.
It was.
So it's sad to see
They
that.
thought it
go.
was too scary for.
It
little
was very
kids.
scary. I was scared to go on
Yeah.
it as a kid. So that was one of my top 5 scary rides in Disney. So
That's right. That's right. So Dinorama, this has been going around back and forth and back and forth. So last information is that they are highly, highly considering that area is going to be knocked down, and there's going to be an Indiana Jones area and an Encanto area. So we'll see what happens.
we'll see.
Then we're moving to Epcot, Frozen After. It's going to be closed from January 24th to January 24th.
I think you said Frozen After.
I did.
Okay.
Okay. So anyway,
So it's closed down for one day?
just one day.
All right.
I was hoping you would see that.
Yeah.
Thinking I made a mistake, but I didn't. So then Epcot, the World Celebration area most of it is open.
Yeah.
And we had the opportunity to go there right after they opened Dreamers Point. Wow. Which is the statue,
Well,
obviously,
you went
of,
like this.
of
You went
Walt.
like this
I'm
underneath
sorry.
the table. So I was
sorry.
like, does that mean you have another
No.
picture? I don't know.
The interesting thing about this is we were there, I think it was not 2 weeks after it was open, and already one of the lights underneath the statue was out, and they're thinking that there might be some issues with it. So hopefully they've got that resolved. It looks absolutely amazing at night. There's actually 5 separate gardens areas. It's called World Celebration Gardens.
Yeah.
But
It's
they're
cool.
still
It's very nice at night.
Yeah, they're still waiting for Communicore Hall and Communicore Plaza, and all of those lights will be, especially the columns, will dance, so to speak, when Epcot's
Yeah.
show
for,
goes
For
off.
that to be shut down for 3 years, though, very underwhelming. It's nothing special.
There's a
And
lot of seating area.
yeah, but as you can see, I did my best Walt Disney impersonation right next to him. Everything is perfect. Moving on.
Okay.
Tower of Terror.
Rock and Roller
Rock and Roller
Coaster,
Coaster.
January 8th through to the summer, and it's
Wow,
still...
they're both shutting down?
No,
at
no,
the
no,
same
no, no.
time?
We're at Hollywood Tower. Sorry, I should have done Hollywood Studios. I made a mistake there. Sorry, guys.
So what is it?
Rock and Roller Coaster is closing down.
Okay, so it has nothing to do with Tower
No,
of Terror.
this is to notify us that, oh, now we've moved to Hollywood Studios.
Wow, guys.
Okay, so
thank,
anyway-
thank goodness
anyway,
you're here, because I'm
I
thinking we
always
got
have-
two of the major attractions shut down.
I always have to have something like this so he can call me out on it, okay? And he got me.
So it's
okay?
just Hollywood Studios Rock and Roller Coaster is shut down from January 8th
through the summer.
through the summer of 2024.
But we still don't know what it's going to be.
Because they're retheming it. So it's
Yeah.
going to be awesome.
We don't know what it's going to be. Now, this is the biggest thing that I found. They have been talking about the Little Mermaid that's been closed down since pre-COVID. They said, people were saying, like former cast members said that this building was loaded with mold, that they would probably just have to knock the building down. Well, evidently it was misinformation, or they're going to do like our bowling alley and just hide it.
Just hide it.
But it's going
Love
to
it.
reopen as a musical sometime in 2024.
That's going to be cool.
So that's going to be really good. Now we're moving
All right, the castle is going to
to
be
Magic
closed.
Kingdom. Big Thunder Mountain, January 16th to the 20th for basic maintenance.
Normal
Again.
refurbishment, no big deal.
Yep. Splash Mountain.
Tiana's.
Right now on there I have fall of 2024, but I just read yesterday they have removed, or they're removing, the scaffolding. So they feel that the outside of it is probably pretty much done. So they're thinking it might even be open a little bit earlier than they anticipated.
Doubtful.
Which would be great. Okay, well, we'll see. And then we talked about the Country Bear Jamboree. They're going to be refurbishing. There wasn't really a date yet where they're going to close it.
No.
Okay. Test Track
Yeah.
is being reimagined, but little info is available. They're saying that they're going back to the original, getting some ideas from the original. Pirates of the
I
Caribbean.
know a lot of people were asking if Tesla could take it over, because that'd be cool for Test Track to jump and partner with Tesla. But, you know, Tesla and the right side and Disney and the left side.
So now
and-
you're getting political.
All right, here we
Okay,
go.
so Pirates of the Caribbean there's going to be a themed lounge coming, and I think it's going to be over by across from Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah.
By what is it? The taco
I forget what
place.
it's called, yeah.
Pecos Bills. Changes. These are the new things that are coming. Ticket prices.
Yeah.
So daily ticket price now runs $109 to $189. No park hopper for that price.
But no park reservation required.
And you don't need to have park reservation.
You just show up and go right in. Let's go.
Exactly. Annual passes went up, as you can see, $40, $50, $30, and $50.
Are those current prices now?
Those are current price. I just
So it's
checked
not
last night.
$439 plus 40?
No, it means
It's
it went up
$439.
40 from the last
right,
time.
because we
somebody-
paid $400 for hours. Now
Correct.
it's $440. Okay.
Correct. Okay. And then they just came out with this starting, is today the 11th? Today's the
Today
11th.
is the 11th, yeah.
So Disney Thrill tickets. And what's interesting with this, it's you get 2 days, one park, $199, 3 days, one park, $219. You can use these January 11th through March 15th. In the past, since COVID, whenever they've had any kind of ticket specials, you had to use them like within a week.
Right.
So now they're giving you that benefit
You can
of
use one day here, one
yes,
day there. It's nice.
yes.
Sweet.
You do have to make a park reservation for this, which I looked
No big
again.
deal,
I
yeah.
looked at all of the availability, and
So
there's not
everything
one
is
park
open,
right
yeah.
now that isn't open. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So those are your passes. Another.
Oh, we're okay. Yeah.
Yeah. All day park hopping. So if you have, we're going one by one here because,
All right.
okay.
We're
All
on
day.
one by one, everybody. One by one.
All day park hopping has come back January 9th for certain people, not for everyone. Virtual queues are available to those with valid admission. So what that means, If you have a date-based ticket where you don't need a reservation, you can go ahead and go into the virtual queue. If you have an annual pass, because annual pass holders need reservations, then you need to be in that park or have a reservation for
Right.
that park in order to get that queue. No reservation space needed for date-based. Disney dining plan returns. Good to go days for annual pass holders. This is funny because this is you still need, which I don't understand, you still have that limit
so crap.
of how many reservations you can hold at one time. So the good to go days are those days where you don't need the reservation. It doesn't count against your total park reservations. And that again starts today. You should start seeing some of those dates pop up.
And those are going to be obviously the less crowded days
Right.
where nobody shows up, so they're trying to
Right.
get more people in there. But it's just another example of Disney not caring for their annual pass holders. They're out for the money.
However,
Moving on.
However, one other thing is with the park hopping. So let's say you are an annual pass holder and you didn't make a reservation.
Yeah.
You could still go after 2:00.
Right. Yeah.
So you still have that opportunity if you're really close.
At what point do the annual pass holders, they keep raising the tickets for it, but yet they keep taking things away? You got to make a park reservation. I mean, Universal, you can go whenever you wanted, and it's way cheaper than Disney World.
Well, I wouldn't say it's way cheaper.
$600
Okay.
compared to $1,500 of the max tickets, and you get valet parking.
Do you know they just shut down parts of it?
I mean,
Anyway.
look, here,
Anyway.
that's not what we're talking about.
Anyway.
At what point, I want to, if you guys leave comments, that'd be great. At what point are you fed up with Disney just raising prices, but you not getting anything in return?
I think what the issue is, and this is what I kind of looked at last night. I was a little bit annoyed thinking, why do you still have a cap on the number of reservations that I can have? But if you look at the calendar, there's not one day in the next year where there's any day that you
Well,
can't
there
get
has to
any.
be a cap on the reservations because otherwise somebody's just going to reserve the whole year.
True.
So
true.
there has to be a cap. But why do you have to have a reservation in the first place? It should be
I-
first come, first serve. Sorry, when you're
I'm
sold out, you're
predicting-
sold out. Sorry for the one park pass people that just buy it that day.
I'm predicting.
If you're too late, you're too late.
Would you
Universal shuts it down when they get too heavy. And hey, if you're an annual pass
I'm
and you have a minute,
predicting
I
that
mean,
by
it's a-
March, I don't think there's going to be reservations. for anyone.
Disney just does things
I'm predicting
backwards.
March.
It's bad. All right, here
So
we
is
go.
Disney headed in the right direction? Are they putting enough into it to
Here we
keep
go.
things going?
How did I know this was coming? And we already talked about it.
Right.
They're heading into the complete wrong direction. They're not. It's just they're trying to cater.
So my prediction is March.
Okay.
I think March they're going to be done with all the reservations.
They should be done
I
with
think
everything.
I think they're using this next couple of months as a feeler to
Oh,
see
good.
how the
Yeah.
parks are going.
Yeah,
but
because they haven't ran a park for 50 years before.
But with the
they
park,
need feelers.
with the park hopping, what that does, and I agree with this, is it kind of spreads out the people more. Because before you could park hop, if you got into a park that was really, really crowded, it wasn't going to alleviate because you couldn't go anywhere. Now,
Yeah.
if it's crowded, you can kind of like either leave. Well, you could always leave, but you could possibly go.
Why
without
was
it.
that even a park hopping that you couldn't park hop to begin with?
Because you were trying to control who
Yeah.
was where.
Exactly, because
Yep.
that's just Disney thing to do.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, is that it?
That's it.
Oh, that's it, everybody.
That's
All
it.
right, all right. You leave comments below if you think Disney is just jacking their prices up for no good reason. But
It's
I do
still a business.
I do like the thrill ride ticket. I think that's a good
That's
idea.
an awesome.
It's annoying that they just put it for 3 months because
Well, it's the 3 lightest months.
yeah, so that's kind of annoying. It'd be cool if it was for the whole year. Like if you don't use it, you
No.
can use it for the next
So you're
year.
looking for, I want to buy a ticket with, or at least bring back the option to pay a little more to get a no expiration
Yeah.
ticket.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, that wouldn't hurt them because half the time people lose them.
Right. And
Or they
yeah,
buy them with the intention of going back again and never do.
exactly.
Just like gift cards.
Exactly.
You
But,
lose them
hey,
and don't use
that's
them.
why we don't get paid the big bucks.
Yeah.
All right, well, Mom, let's go ahead and hear the joke of the day for the first time in 2024.
Okay.
And it better be a good one. Man, you had a whole year to think about it.
Why should you stand on your left foot on New Year's Eve?
This is how we start off our jokes, guys. She had no idea what the joke was, and then she had to
I
throw in
did.
New Year's Eve. So we're on New Year's Eve. Why should I
Why
stand on
should
my
you
left
stand
foot?
on your left foot?
I have no idea.
I forget.
Nothing's changed.
So
Nothing's changed.
So you could start the year off right on the right foot.
Can you say the joke again, please? Because, I mean, we went like 8 different ways.
Okay, why should you stand on your left foot on New Year's Eve?
Okay, now go.
So you could start the year on the right foot.
Okay.
You got me flustered.
Why wouldn't it be? Why? No. Because you're starting it on the left foot. It should be, why are you standing?
You're standing on the left foot. The first step you're going to take is going to be on the right.
Yeah, so you're going. Okay, now listen to the joke. Can I have this? Listen to what the joke should be, guys. We gotta explain this to Mom. Why should you stand on your right foot?
It does not say right.
No, but listen. Why should you stand on your right foot during New Year's Eve? Right? You're standing.
No.
You're standing on your right foot. Now listen. You're standing on it at 11:59 to start the new year on the right foot. Now you're on the right foot. You started the new year on your left foot.
Anyway, guys, we hope
So
you
you
kind
were on
of
the wrong
enjoyed
foot.
this session. We won't see you until next Thursday.
Next week.
Have a fantastic weekend, and I'm the mom.
And I'm the son. Don't forget to share the video. And this is the Mom and Son Show.